made that, since you made that, since you made that.
Silent Hill TDS, J. Leo, Hitchhikers. Check. I'ma spit fire and propane. Keep a little baggie of some veggies, your romaine. Zombie ass bitch tryna eat up the whole brain. While this bummy ass nigga still asking for more change. Get your taste buds lit, popping right under your tongue. Lighting up a sharp strain, feel like it's chopping your lungs. Smoke another leaf to the head, feeling like Danny Phantom. Got a medicine jar in my car full of zany samples. Running with the factions with my rashes getting low. Get down on the floor, blood races like I'm whipping blow. Shit show for show, I don't know what, just release and go. Can't hear what you're saying, this sweet too loud and you're speaking low. Johnny smoking haze in a blaze, I got heat to throw. Then I'm let the heater flow and send it to the heat below. Think it's a game, I pick the day before you let him roll. Think I'm insane, but from the start I never had control. Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale of the moonlight? Have you ever laid with the demon with the flames by your bedside? Smoking the air, sipping on spirits, get the mood right, get the crew hype. Middle fingers to the blue lights, dancing on your grave while I gaze into the moonlight.
Rolling through the city, heart is empty, but I'm feeling frisky, knowing I can make it even though these niggas want it in me. Got some rolling papers and some bitches, yeah, we getting litty, feeling out of place. Fuck it, I got my niggas with me. We on a long road, smoking trees and bagging hoes. Love is faded, I'm jaded, consequences are never told. Running out of character, the real me is getting old. Facing the facade, 50 shades, and I fall below. I'm on some new shit, underworld a new bitch. Your loose lips tangle you up, I guess this news fits. I do this, spitting some fire and meth doom hits. The sun god bringing some light, now watch your mood switch. Hieroglyphs writing scripts, namaste but conquering. Conjuring some spirits in the valleys where they die and quit. Just a gladiator on a righteous tip, still sharp and steel, but I'm colder than the Arctic gets.
Check. What's up, y'all? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy Welcome. I'm in the building. I.O.W. Sports Late Night Island Edition, episode 119. Yes, 119. Man. I've been doing a lot of shows late night over the last year and some change. Pretty much started this show last Super Bowl. And if you go back to my first episode, for those who don't know, I am a Chiefs fan. A lot of Chiefs stuff everywhere because I'm from Kansas City, born and raised there. Don't get it confused. I'm not none of these new Chiefs fans because they like Patrick Mahomes. Nah, I've been ride or die. Ride with my Chiefs because I ride for my Chiefs. Ride with my Chiefs because I ride for my Chiefs. Long time. So before Andy Reid got there in 2013, before Patrick got there in 2017, and we was looking more Jacksonville Jaguar-ish, real Detroit Lion-ish, real New York Jet-ish, real New York Giant-ish, those teams that are looking real trash right now. The Chiefs had their moments. So look, all you new Chiefs fans and bandwagoners, and I could weed you out in a heartbeat. Y'all some fakes, some phonies, some frauds. But I mean, y'all know how it is when a team start constantly being in the playoff, in the Super Bowl picture. It happens. But anyway, I'm rambling because those who are new to the show, I am a big advocate of the Mary J. Don't you love the same? Yeah. Oh, do you? Now, do you think you love me, Mary J? Anyway, like I said, I get off in them tangents just because I love sports and love podcasts, man. Just love what I do. Anyway, shout out to my man 40 Water, aka Silent Hill. You see it scrolling on the bottom of your screen. That's my homeboy, my brother from another mother down in the 704 down in Queen City, Charlotte, North Carolina. You feel me? That's me and that dude go way back. But anyway, he's an independent artist. Goes by Silent Hill. That was him and the homie J. Leo. The song is Pale Move Devil Day, and it's the unofficial theme song to the I.O.W. Sports Late Night Island Edition. Of course, again, I always got to keep shouting out my homeboy Big Nick Shine. He was on the show last night. He's frequent on the show here, but he's usually part of the day stream cast that we have Monday and Thursdays. And excuse me, big shouts out to him because he put together the I.O.W. Sports Network public Facebook page. So you guys go on Facebook, check that out. Gives you a chance as sports fans to, post things, make your own takes, drop some own hot takes on there, and and then usually starts a good debate. We keep it real cordial, real adult conversation in there. You don't be in there calling people, motherfucking bitches and fuck out of here. Nah, we ain't doing none of that. But it's real cool so far, man. Almost a week it's been up, and man, some great feedback. A lot of chatter going on in there. It starts pulling out all your sports fans and makes for some hey, what they say, water cooler talk. That's what they say. Yeah, so that's what we do in there. So but it's also a great opportunity if you have a sports podcast to network. We big at networking, I.O.W. Sports. We done many collaborations with the Man Down Podcast Network. You have to make sure y'all check them out. Hoping to do some more collabs. Done some with Chop Sports. So y'all definitely check out Chop Sports. They also got a Facebook page as well. So does Man Down. So like I said, over at the I.O.W. Sports Network, it just gives you a chance to, network. You never know, might collab, do a show. I mean, we doing some stuff with East West Podcast. Yeah, man, we network. Because podcast game, man, there's enough pie for everybody. Also, you got small businesses, selling some candles. Men like candles too. Yes, it's true. Especially you bachelors out there. I remember my bachelor days, not so much no more. I'm not a bachelor no more, but I remember my bachelor days. I know how to set the mood. See, I'm a chef. I cook. So I whip up a little fettuccine Alfredo, the freaks like that fettuccine Alfredo. Some shrimp or chicken, it don't matter. Put a little couple of broccoli, if they ain't scared of the swine, a little crumbled bacon on it, you feel me? But had the candles in the background, had some some good music in the background too, candles, this smell of some good food, smell of some, good candle, I'm just gonna stop right there. I think you could do math. You could put 1 + 1. You do the math. What happened after that? You did it. But no, look though. But that's what the page is for. So definitely go check that out. I.O.W. Network. I mean, we got a lot of stuff going on. But anyway, let's get down to what we came here to do. We came here to talk sports. All right. Episode 119, sports, late night owl edition. And just in case, man, I love this top play. I had loved this top play so much last night. I'm gonna play it again because it's my show. And I can do that. And it's a great play. J.D. Davison. This man baptized somebody. He from Alabama, man. Check it out. It was last night's wild card more top play, but I don't care. I had to play it again. I love it.
Feels like 2 big misses, doesn't it not?
Empty trip for Auburn. Davison. Look out! Oh, J.D. Davison. Wow. And the foul. The bench went bananas, and he was high above the rim.
If you're not an athletic team, you don't want any part.
All right. See? That's good, right? Come on. But anyway, I got a couple of more top plays. This one is a more defensive play. I like some good defense in a basketball game. All that damn 3-point shooting and high scores. Like, sometimes give me some good defense. So I found one for y'all.
Ty Jerome, the UVA product. He's got 10 off of OKC's bench. Kispert driving and trying to catch a body. Darius Paisley said, no, sir.
Man, the only thing that caught a body on that one was the floor.
I like what Kispert was thinking,
okay.
though. I love it.
Hope he's okay. I hope he's okay. But look this is the type of intensity that you need when attacking the cup in this league. Close, but no cigar.
Look, I'd have started singing I Believe I Can Fly if he'd have hit that one.
I believe I can fly. I don't know if it's appropriate to sing R. Kelly songs anymore, but I did. Just for a moment. Chill out. I know. Yeah, I'm not gonna cancel me, goddammit. He ain't gonna cancel me. It was just for a second. Just relax. Anyway, I usually don't normally do 3 top plays of the night, but Wildcard Mar loves 3 plays tonight. It's okay. Again, this is my show. So here we go. And it's old man Bron.
Stolen away. Stripped away by Bradley. Ahead of the pack is Malik. Oh, to LeBron. Little showtime.
Yeah. I show love to LeBron. I know. I've never really been a big Bron fan, but I'll show a little love. I'm not a hater. I just never been a fan of his game. It's probably one thing me and Melvin Wong, who's part of Man Down podcast, will always agree on is how LeBron plays, how his Westbrook style of play, which is very similar to LeBron's, Luka, James Harden, and it's very, he has a basketball a lot in his hands. He playing point forward and so LeBron's answer to what Steph Curry has done to the game. That's literally what LeBron is doing, is be a point forward, get your assist, you're going to get your rebounds because you're probably bigger than 90% of the dudes on the court at all times. High percentage shots, pretty much getting to the rim. For some reason, not the greatest at free throws. Still working on his outside shot. That's his game. That's his answer to what Steph does with 3-point shooting, in my opinion. Hey, that's just it's just how our brother feels. It's just how our brother feels about that. But no, I played LeBron's top play last for a reason. I mean, usually, if sometimes when I lift you up, I got to drop you down. It's just business. It's nothing personal, And yeah, it might be to a fault that I do it to certain people like LeBron because, he's polarizing, whether you like to do it or not. I respect the man for what he does off the court. I would never, ever take anything away from him like that. Never. I respect that man. Don't always agree with everything he says in the media. And that brings me to this topic. It brings me to this topic with LeBron. So he went on to make a certain kind of statement comparing himself in the Lakers in parallel to pretty much the Super Bowl winning championship team, Tampa Bay Buccaneers in 2020. So 2020, 2021 NFL season. And I don't know how he gets to this comparison at all. At all. I don't know how he got anything remotely, in comparison of those same teams. Like that Buccaneers team, and I get what he's saying. He's like, players, newer players, trying to get acclimated with each other, high profile names, trying to get on one accord, and and you know, there's going to be some ups and downs, and there's going to be, you know, good days, bad days. I get where he's going, but other than that, that thing's built on a shaky foundation with that take, LeBron. I mean, first of all, look at the Buccaneers. So I can see the comparison of having, you know, pretty much a by name an all-star cast. You know, you got Mike Evans, Godwin, Fournette, of course, Brady, you know, Gronkowski, AB. So I get that when you got, you know, all these, you know, by name, high profile guys in LA. Braun, Melo, Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook, before the trade, Rondo. So I get the comparison, but the huge difference is that Tampa Bay Buccaneers team went on to win a championship. There's no way and damn hell that this year's Lakers is winning a championship. I know Brian is probably saying this to motivate his team and hey, rally cry, guys. Yeah, we're kind of real average right now, but let's go. Reach out through the media to hype up his boys. Sorry, Brian, it's not going to work. The reason why it's not going to work is because your style of game, which is pretty much Russell Westbrook's mirror image, he's just a smaller version of you. Got to get to the rim. Got to get high percentage shots to get majority of my scoring. I'm going to get attempts on the free throw line because that's my bread and butter. Is getting in the paint, getting to the rim. Both y'all struggle at the free throw line, which makes no sense. Practice your free throws. If you know that your game is predicated on getting to the cup, because we both know you and Russell Westbrook can't shoot a three, not like that. Y'all ain't no sharpshooters. You're slightly better than Russell Westbrook because Russell Westbrook's three-point shot is absolutely dookie. So it's imperative. Work on your damn free throws. You should be a 90% free throw shooter because you're going to get your attempts. You should be practicing 100 free throws a day at practice every day. When you're not playing in the game, you should be practicing free throws because you're going to get to free throw line. Why are you shitty at the free throw line? Like I said, I cook. What the hell does it look like me continually trying to cook for you and I'm overcooking the chicken and shit's dry as hell? You try eating dry ass fucking chicken with cotton mouth. Huh? What the fuck does that look like? You're going to get to the free throw line, LeBron. Russell, work on your free throws. What? This shit doesn't make no sense to me sometimes. So this comparison of saying we're like the 2020, but sometimes, see, this shit I'm talking about right here, LeBron. When you just shut the hell up. And what makes it worse, Melo, who I actually been a big fan of Melo. Always been a big fan of Melo. He had the damn nerve. I'm gonna pull up the because I took a screenshot of what the hell what that fool Melo said. Because I needed to make sure that I was hearing or reading what I was reading. So this fool goes and pretty much double downs on it. And he says, just from the standpoint of starting off slow and having new guys on the team. New system. Okay. That's fair comparison 2020 Bucks to the current Lakers. Okay. Guys trying to figure it out. Okay. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Guys trying to figure out how to play with LeBron and Anthony Davis. Yeah, that's fair. Tom Brady has to get used to Chris Godwin, Mike Evans. He's used to AB. He's used to Gronkowski. How to play with Leonard Fournette. Okay. It look now the take looks good right now, right? Take looks good. All right. And now incorporating Russ, okay. And just now everybody figuring out what their role is. And what made it beautiful for the Bucks is that once it came together. You saw what happened with that. See, the tape was looking good. It was looking good, Melo. It was really looking good till you said figuring out what their role is. Your role is when LeBron is on the court, get the hell out the way because he needs to get to the paint. So you're pretty much standing around playing pool because you're jacking off in the corner. Got your dick in your hand waiting to get a shot. There's no offense. The offense with LeBron is get the hell out the damn way. Let me get to the bucket. And then and depending if I'm feeling real generous or not, you better be ready for a shot. That's the offense. If I'm lying, okay. Y'all go watch the Lakers game. I'm a Lakers fan. So I think I got a little bit of credibility about talking shit about this squad. And I'm going to be frank with those who are new to the show. Like I said, I never really was a big LeBron fan because I don't really care for his game. You know, always having the ball in your hand. You're a power forward pretty much. You're playing small forward or playing point guard. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you always coming down with the ball in your hand? Like, why does the offense has to run? It starts and ends with you. You know, why can't the offense end with you or end with somebody else sometimes from time to time? Why does it have to start and end with LeBron? That's all I'm saying. Think I'm lying? Go watch games. So that's why when he came to the Lakers, I'm like, shit. But I respect what he does. Of course, I know he's dominant. So you already know it's an instant a contendership for a championship. It really is. But then all of a sudden, in LeBron's career, he's always maintained his health. He gets to LA and he's getting nicked up, missing time. You know, and then all the young talent was there. Alonzo, Ingram, you know, Kuzma, and all that young talent. He said, I'd rather have proven old people around me instead of waiting for these young little Thundercats to, you know, get ahead of the curve. That's pretty much what he said. If y'all really don't think Bron ain't really, you know, Pinocchio and that shit, you know, being a puppeteer about who he wants on the team, come on, y'all out of y'all damn mind. You don't need no meter to that. You see that. How many times did they change that roster in and out, in and out, in and out? And that's even after a championship, which, by the way, sidebar, I like sidebars on the show. As a Laker fan, thank you for the championship, but asterisk on that championship. And I'll tell you why. Like I said, LeBron was aging. He's aging, all right? He's getting older. Father Time is undefeated like a motherfucker. Now you see the injuries starting to happen. So instead of him saying, dealing with these young guys, give me a proven bigger name, AD. But the problem is the writing on the wall has been here on Anthony Davis. What was his deal in New Orleans? Yeah, he was good. hurt a lot. Like, come on, wrap that man in bubble tape. Like put the fragile sign on his ass. That's hood for fragile. Fragile. You know, you feeling real bourgeois and French and shit. Fragile. Because that boy's soft. Ain't nothing hard about that dude. Pause. Like he's softer than baby shit. So damn fragile. Have y'all really seen how Anthony Davis played? That boy don't want to go to the paint. Y'all remember when y'all mama used to put the bath water so damn hot, and you put that little first big little toe in it, and you got to jump back. You scared of that shit? That's how Anthony Davis is with getting in the paint. Like once you get to the free throw line, he's like, nah, let me bag on back to this 3-point line. Let me think I'm a Kevin Durant and a 3-point shooter. Come on, man, stop. Get your tall ass in the paint, man. You already got the advantage on majority of the court. Get your ass in the paint. He ain't going down there. So you didn't shipped off all your talent. Josh Hart was another one of them. Shipped off all your talent to get him. So then now you're forced to just pay money or veterans minimum to some more old dudes. Come on, man. Y'all see what's going on down there? LeBron ain't fooling nobody. But to compare yourself to the 2020 Buccaneers, no. Because half your roster old as hell. And y'all even know make it? Huh? Of course, Anthony Davis is hurt again. LeBron playing LeBron basketball like he was in Cleveland the first go around. I got to do it all by myself. And then I let Russ do the same thing when I'm sitting on the bench. Both Russ and LeBron are high turnover dudes. Go look. Look at the all-time turnover list. Even RIP, I love Kobe. He's on that list too. He's on the top 10. But as of right now, as far as I know, I think Russ and LeBron are in top 5. All-time turnovers. So it's boom or bust for both of y'all. And that's pretty much the whole predication of my offense now. Can't rely on Anthony Davis. What Uncle Shannon Sharp said? Street clothes it, huh? Street clothes. He always dressed in street clothes. That boy should be a fashion model. Matter of fact, he should get endorsement deals for any type of clothing company because he could rock it on national TV like a motherfucker. All them high-profile games that the Lakers get. Christmas Day. Go ahead, show some fashion, all street clothes. Anthony Davis. Yo. He should get an endorsement deal. You better find a clothing line right now. Say, give me a blank check. Because you're going to make a lot of money because I'm going to be able to model all your stuff. Telling you. So this is what the Lakers built on. There's no comparison. You're not winning a championship. Come on. No. LeBron has to play literally out of his mind to keep the damn Lakers in the game. Probably the only one so far is Malik Monk that might have been on a consistent way of actually contributing something. Come on. Basketball people know who Malik Monk is and what he's been doing in the league. Who know how long that could sustain? Come on. And you got Jacqueline Hyde, Russell Westbrook. Come on, I ain't winning no damn championship. Have you seen Russell Westbrook's track record? He can sell some tickets. You want some tickets sold? You get Russell on your team. But championships? Shit. You ain't get no championships. Lakers? Come on. Y'all ain't even got the squad to do that. I don't like that. I don't like that comparison at all. LeBron and double down Carmelo Anthony. Come on. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that at all. But there's one player I really want to discuss too, and always been a big fan of his. They call that boy Dame Dollar. He actually not too bad on his rapping, y'all. He didn't done. I mean, just because he can afford the collaboration fee, he's done. It has some high profile features on there on some of his albums, but his music really ain't too bad. His rap music, yeah, he got a little rhyme to him. I ain't gonna cap on that and say it's Dookie. Nah, Dame Dollar can spit, but terrible news out of Portland with him. He's gonna be out for a while. Take a look.
Brian Windhorst is reporting that Damian Lillard is going to have abdominal surgery and that he'll be out for 6 to 8 weeks. I want to bring Woj back into the conversation on that. Woj, what could you tell us about that, and what does that mean for the Portland season?
Well, a couple things now becoming play greeny with Lillard out. This is a team that's been in the playoffs 8 straight years. They've not had high lottery picks. And so a chance now, I think, to try to perhaps, that playoff streak ends and they get a chance to maybe get a pick this year with Lillard out. And you've seen now the emergence of Anthony Simons. He's only 22 years old, almost 28 points a game with Lillard out. This is essentially a high school to the NBA player who now, as a restricted free agent this summer, Portland's got to make some decisions on what they'd like to pay him. They could see what their future might look like with a backcourt built around Simons. They continue to be committed to Damian Lillard. Listen, they still want to make deals. Yusuf Nurkic, Robert Covington. Those are players that are very much available. CJ McCollum's still out. So they can continue to try to fine-tune this roster, see what value in the trade market they have, and continue to try to, get Damian Lillard healthy and come back. But I think Anthony Simons' emergence is really going to continue to be a story in Portland. Nasir Little, two players picked in the 20s in the last couple years in Portland.
All right, we'll keep a close eye on that. Again, he's going to have the abdominal surgery. Will be out 6 to 8 weeks, and it could be longer than that. Woj, thank you very much.
So, as you know, Woj dropping his Woj bomb. Shout out ESPN. Look, that's a big blow to them. I mean, let's just be honest. Dame Lillard is the Portland Trailblazers. And the boys got off to a slow start this year. They really did. But for the amount of time that Damian Lillard has been there, what's the point? Because just like Woj said, because of Damian Lillard, they always make the playoffs. And he CJ McCollum, who I like, he suffered from Anthony Davis syndrome, softest baby shit, fragile as hell for G Lee. He suffers from that. So again, not a reliable number 2. Even Nurkic, their center, he's been hurt. He's not reliable. He suffers from Anthony Davis-itis. Built with glass fragments. So it's like it always had this question. Because Damian Lillard has been extremely, extremely loyal to a franchise through his whole career. Can't find him a solid number 2. See, this is what drives me crazy sometimes with sports. It's like, as sports fans, you see it. And now that the power of social media, we're more apt to say it. And these organizations hear it on sports talk radio, podcasts like this, local media, social media, They hear it. They gotta hear it. So I'm not saying listen to your fans all the time, but when a lot of people are saying it, I could understand if it was just a few, but when majority of your fan base, who I think you should take into account what your fan base is saying. I mean, no fans, no money. No money, you ain't rich. I mean, I'm just saying. And so it's like, when are you going to give Damian Lillard a solid number two? A reliable number two? One's that not going to be hurt, can play their ass off on a consistent basis, be able to help carry the weight with Dame Dollar, and possibly make some noise to actually have a chance to win a championship. Just saying. You might want to think about it. But I'm more looking at Dame Lillard about this. So how loyal is too loyal? I mean, they do know this is a business, right? At some point, if that franchise feels that the value is more to get rid of you than it is to keep you, do you really think that franchise is going to hesitate to actually do it? I don't believe so. I mean, this is a business. Melvin Wall, shout out Melvin Wall right there. He said, I told people about LeBron's stat padding ass. Hey, when you dropped that meme the other day, man, I lost it, bro. When you said, look at LeBron statting them pats, and then Homeboy had that YouTube video when he said, look, what LeBron looking at? That's a stat sheet. Oh, that's a stat sheet. And then you saw Russ little ass peeking over his shoulder, trying to be like, oh, how many points I got? Oh, I only got 10. What my turnovers looking like? Oh, 7? Oh, we ain't even at halftime yet. Brian and Russ was looking at that stat sheet, dog. Brian was looking like, again, I'm carrying these sorry motherfuckers. He's like, yeah, 38 points. Yeah, 8 rebounds, 11 assists. All right, so I just got to get a couple more rebounds. Yeah. I got that. Hey, boy. I'm telling you, Dame is fine as long as the check clears. He not chasing a legacy like these other sad athletes. I feel you, man. If that's your approach, I'm just saying, how loyal is too loyal? It's still a business. I'm looking at the mindset business wise as if that franchise believes that Dame's worth is a lot more for him to be gone than to keep him. Because every time they get to the playoffs, they not winning because it's Dame or bust with the Trailblazers. He ain't got no reliable number two. And you want to, I ain't gonna. I'm not saying jump on another team and build a super team. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying at least have a solid number two that can help lighten the load because he's been given nothing. He's been given nothing. Like he's dragging. Some of them playoff games be crazy. He's putting up 45 and oh, the check is loyal, the contract is loyal. What else is there? Hey, Dame, you right. Dame not gonna trip if the check is clear. You right. I feel you. Loyalty to that money. Because I mean, it makes sense for Dame not to leave. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense for him not to leave. I'm just questioning, like, would he ever be upset about the business part? Because he's thinking, oh, I'm gonna be loyal. I'm gonna be loyal. They're saying they're gonna be loyal, but you know how business is. So, but for Dame, he's not going to be able to go to another team and get the max contract at the same amount he would stand. I mean, that's obvious. So for him, he kicking his feet up. I get for Dame not to leave. I'm just saying, like, don't mentally get comfortable because of business. There's no loyalty in business, man. I didn't see too much shit. I didn't, because I worked in all types of. I done worked in a couple of corporate restaurants. I done worked in Wells Fargo banking. Corporate atmosphere, and the thing is with the NFL, NBA, Major League Baseball, all these pro leagues, and even in college, it's a business and it's ran like a corporate business. And there's no loyalty for it. There's no loyalty on the company side at all. Thank you for your hard work, making us rich. Here's some coins for you. But I'm still do what the hell I want as a company. Dame is not being loyal to the team. He just got the right perspective. He plays basketball for money. That's it. Well, when you put it like that, man, I think that's probably why he's so invested in his rap career. And that's why you can tell the difference with his actual rap, his music with the other, sports dudes that think they can rap nowadays. For some reason, not all basketball dudes think they can rap. I never had that correlation. I never got that correlation where all basketball dudes think they can rap. I know what it is. It's because when you be on them long bus rides, you got to find a way to entertain yourselves, and cats really be thinking they have like they on some BET cipher shit. They in the back of the bus. Like, son, I got bars too. But only like maybe one or two dudes can really rap. Everybody else kind of dookie. Everybody else kind of dookie. So I guess that makes sense now. But I mean, if Dame has that perspective, man, power to the man. But I'm just kind of looking at that for me. I'm like, man, can y'all at least get somebody in here? Like, damn, man, I gotta do everything. I gotta do everything around this joint. So it is what it is. But Portland's going to be in trouble for the rest of the season if he's going to be gone for an extended amount of time, because they're saying 6 to 8 weeks. Let me take a look at the standings and check out where exactly Portland is at anyway, because I knew that Dame did kind of start off on a slow start, typical unfamiliar to what he normally does. So where we at? Yeah, they did 10th seed, 16-24. Yeah, they dookie. So they dookie with Dame this year. They're gonna definitely be dookie without him. So lottery pick. Dame, you might get your number 2 now. Yeah, you might get your number 2 now, man, because you might get a very high pick, because y'all better go to the lottery pick for sure. Y'all 16-24. Yeah, y'all bad. Y'all ain't Houston Rocket bad, but y'all still bad though. Oh Lord. Yeah, but y'all no. I can't even disrespect Houston like that. Like, y'all ain't Orlando Magic bad. Like, Orlando Magic is straight just dumpster fire juice right now, dog. Them in Detroit. Oh my gosh. You know who's on the slow start? Real slow start? Atlanta Hawks. Atlanta Hawks. Them boys are struggling right now. 17-23. That's kind of hard to believe what's going on with them. I mean, you're expecting a team that was in the Eastern Conference Finals to at least be in somewhat the same position that you were last year, and but geez, yeah, they're not looking too good either. Actually, the East is kind of weird because you got the Knicks and the Celtics both at 500, sitting at the 10 and 11 spot, and so everybody 9 to first is at least 2 games over 500, and then you look at the West, 500 gives you a 7 seed, sitting 7th and 8th, where the Lakers and the Clippers will be. And the Clippers got I heard about Paul George. That's tough right there, especially for the Clippers. That's real tough. Paul George might be out for the rest of the season. Elbow, that, and Kawhi's still been out, yeah. So I mean, that's your 1 and 2, and they're still sitting at 500. So that don't know how long that's gonna last. But I don't know if that necessarily means that the Clippers are going to be like, going out trying to make all kind of deals and trades or anything. I don't know if that means anything. I'm just saying when you're without your top 2 scorers on your team, man, that's a lot to feel. We'll see if they're able to do it. We'll see if they're able to do it. I mean, NBA is right around the corner. It's gonna start taking majority of the headlines. So y'all start keeping your eyes and peeled out for some more basketball, man. I think NBA is gonna be especially in the East. I think it's gonna kind of be like the AFC this year, when you got a lot of teams in contention. A lot of parity. So it's gonna be a lot of jockeying for position, pretty much to the wire. Possibly. Because like I said, when you got the Knicks and the Celtics sitting at 10 seeds, 10 and 11 seeds, I mean, that's pretty deep. And that's the 500 mark. I mean, so Washington's in the conversation, Toronto, Charlotte. I like Charlotte. I like what Lonzo Ball is doing, Mikal Bridges. I like that combo right there. Cleveland's in the mix. Wow, when's the last time last time Bron was in Cleveland, what 2017, 2018? 20, or was it? Yeah. The last time Cleveland mattered. So you're talking about almost half a decade, a little bit over that. They're sitting at the 6th seed, Philly's still there. Milwaukee, Miami, man, they've been battling injuries like crazy. They're there. They're right behind Brooklyn, half game behind Brooklyn, Chicago, man, Chicago's sitting on the top right there with that good that good roster that they got right there. I like that roster. Caruso, Lonzo Ball, the other Ball brother, LaMelo down in Charlotte, Lonzo in Chi-Town, Zach LaVine had a crazy dunk going baseline tonight. I almost put that on the top wildcard mark top play, but I didn't. I almost did. So I think that the East in the NBA is literally going to be very similar to the AFC in NFL this year. A lot of teams going to be, that's going to be interesting to watch. It's been a long time since you've seen that much parity. Hey, I'm gonna dig the stretch down for the NBA this year. Might be some entertaining shit. Usually I don't start getting into heavy NBA watching till April-ish, March. Pretty much after All-Star break. But anyway, got to do some quick NFL talk. It's a must. It really is. So I think the Bears have been starting to do their interview process. Of course, they already interviewed Brian Flores, and now they interviewed Doug Peterson, ex Super Bowl winning championship coach for the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the thing. Both Matt Nagy and Doug Peterson both come from the same coaching tree, the Andy Reid coaching tree. And so you just fired Matt Nagy. Doug Peterson is pretty much going to have the same philosophy. No, literally, pretty much same offensive philosophy. If you do that, you just, it's like when you just buy the same pair of shoes over and over. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's going to be, slight differences in atmosphere and how each coach handles a certain thing. I'm pretty sure. There's different personalities, Doug Peterson and Matt Nagy, but same offensive of philosophy. It really is. It's nothing different. That Philly special was, is just indicative of sometimes, hey, man, sometimes you got to have those gadget plays, get 2 cute plays. You're not going to run the ball a lot. You just something, sometimes it's going to be out of necessity, but they're not going to absolutely try to run the ball. Same philosophy. I don't know. I don't know who exactly is a good fit for Chicago. I do know you do got to have an offensive mind because you got to figure out how to get the best out of Justin Fields. You got to. You absolutely have to. And it's weird because I understand why they fired Matt Nagy, because he's an offensive-minded guy, and the offense struggled year in and year out. But, the man did get to the playoffs twice with Mitch Trubisky. That ain't like, an easy task there. You know what you're working with. You already know your offense is limited. And sometimes he would be able to coach enough offense out to win some games and get to the playoffs. Got to give that man a little bit of credit for that. What Mitch doing right now? Oh, he's a backup. Okay. What he's supposed to be. That's why they got fired, because Trubisky just didn't pan out. Yeah, he got to the playoffs twice, but man, he had a nice little defense. And now this is the year that your defense has just gotten blown out because they're tired. That Chicago defense was always on the field. I tell you what, that defense is going to be very well conditioned. Very well conditioned. Because they was on the field a lot. So that's why he got fired. I'm just making a statement. Making it to the playoffs twice with Trubisky is not an easy task. He was 3 games over 500 as a coach. But you can't move the football, man. You're not giving your team a chance to win in the NFL. So it makes sense. But I think you're going to have the same problems with Doug Peterson if you hire that one. I don't know. I honestly think the Denver job is probably the most appealing, if you ask me. And just because I am a Chiefs fan, I do see the Broncos twice a year. That defense is hellified. I mean, Nick Chubb, their secondary. Justin Simmons, who's a big safety. Patrick Surtain Jr. from Alabama. He's going to be a good corner. He plays that bump around just like his pappy, man. Just like his pappy, Pat Senior, man. Javonte Williams. Ooh, that running back. Ooh. That's a boy. That boy is like a bowling ball. He bouncing off dudes. He gets a lot of yardage at the contact. Man, he's a real short version of Derrick Henry. Kind of remind me of Jerome Bettis, but not as big, but definitely quicker. But he's hard to tackle. He's hard to tackle. No arm tackling with that dude. Not at all. No arm tackling. You're going to get your shoulder separated with that arm tackling man trying to tackle this dude. Not to mention Noah Fant, tight end. Oh, he's going to be nice once he puts it all together. But you see flashes. Tim Patrick, wide receiver. Y'all saw what he did to Diggs when Denver went down to Dallas. Gave that man that double move, gave him that two-piece combo and a biscuit. Because that boy just got toasted down there. Yeah, Tim Patrick, of course, Courtland Sutton, who's about the same body type. Those dudes are 6'2", 6'3" wide receivers. Don't forget the over-your-top dude, Jerry Jeudy, speedster, if he stay healthy. He takes the top off. Denver's a quarterback away from being a playoff team, for real. Obviously, Teddy, couldn't stay healthy this year. But, Teddy's very conservative with his, throwing choices. He just don't turn the ball over a lot. Obviously, Drew Lock is a gunslinger. He didn't give a damn about turnovers. But he actually played a good game against the Chiefs that week 18. Played a real clean game. I was surprised by that because I remember Drew Lock because I'm a Missouri Tigers fan, so I saw him playing in college. He definitely thinks he's Brett Favre for sure. There ain't a throw that he think he can't make. So he wasn't the answer. Time at the time, the Broncos trying to field the quarterback. Man, they're literally a quarterback away. I think they might recreate what they did in 2015 or the year or a couple years before that. Get a proven veteran. So I would look out for them. It makes sense. Obviously, we suck at drafting a quarterback. Who absolutely has at it. You're just quarterback away. If I'm a coach and I got a good rapport with somebody, all right, come on to mile high. Remember, you got to compete with Derek Carr twice a year. You got to compete with Justin Herbert twice a year. Got to compete with Patrick Mahomes twice a year. Only a couple of cats I know that can compete with that might be on the market next year. There's a bad man in Green Bay that says he's done with that team. He keeps saying it, but I don't know. I keep going back and forth whether he's going to leave his team. I don't know. It's definitely up to him. But I know if I'm Green Bay, bro, what do you need to make you stay here forever? If I'm Green Bay, you don't let him walk out the door. You don't let Aaron Rodgers walk out the door. No, sir. No, sir. They say that man in Seattle might be gone to another city. But if he is, I go take a shot at him. And it depends on how you feel morally about Deshaun Watson. It really is. But we'll have that conversation on another day. Hour is up. It's your boy Wildcard Mark. Appreciate everybody that tuned in tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. Same channel, same midnight hour. It's been real, y'all. Cheers. Y'all be good. Peace.
Sound like hell, GD Hurst. Let's get it. Let's go. time. Yo, I'm on my God of War shit. All the war spits, let the bass kick. Nigga, feel the fucking floor lift. Watch your pores rip from these razor blade fingertips. Smoke hit your face like a hammer fist. Outstanding wit, suicidal flow. Nose diving to a free fall. Speedball, cannonball, jugging out on Adderall. I just watch the bodies fall. Super trolls like Dragon Ball. When I spit this fire out my mouth, you hear the dragon skull. Daily with explosiveness, just off of this woven silk. Grinding rappers flesh in the syrup and call it muscle milk. Sound nutritious, my hunger forever endless. I'm vicious and bloodthirsty, my nigga. I handle business pretentious, I leave them injured. Eating pickles for dinner, underground like not the splinter. Then hibernate for the winter. Illiterate, so I can give a fuck about the sentence. Belligerent, so I don't give a fuck about repentance. Johnny plays with a bag of haze, over roast spirits. A force to be reckoned with when I'm beating all limits. These lyrics are packed with venom. Rattlesnakes in the kitchen, cooking a recipe full of poison. I leave them finished.
Come to punches, yo, I only landed threes. These thick riding MCs is copping plan B. Never was a M fan, they can't stand me. Been dope since before Hope sampled Annie. If it's smoke, I ain't gon' blame the jammy. Cause smoke, my hands is nicer than your granddaddy. Don't spar unless you a piece and a half. If you same boat when I put feet on the track, I fuck MCs up, I'm bringing evil back. Yeah, though I walk through the valley, I push it. They gon' find rappers that got at me in my footprints. The embodiment of cocaine and no-dos. I got a habit of pulling souls through nose holes. Open your own hole, sugar, you sweet. If it's BP, I'll bring it to your door like Uber Eats.
Deliver a fade to all you niggas, I just wanna unload. Basking and scream on my foes, find a way to compose. The ashes fire my throat, pull them fuse with the dope. Blow a ring of the smoke, terrorize all the small fires, wash them down with a coke.
Viciously viscous, I flow like rape whispers. You wishless spitters will beat the Big Dipper. Front away, bitch, you ain't clapping shit. Keep playing G, the mask don't fit. You tonic water MCs minus the flavor. I'm the illest since my mom went into labor. Sick with it, slick with it, punchlines is a major. You motherfuckers to sit back.